Do you agree with or disagree with the settlements?
Wow.
It's complex.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with all the settlements, but maybe with some of them, and I'm not sure if some of them should be called settlements, But in general, maybe I don't like the idea that anything would be made, forced on someone else.
Okay.
I don't necessarily agree with the idea, but I agree with the people living there because partially because some of the settlements were created many years ago in the support of the government, and the government made some decisions. The people were going there, and just to point the finger at these people is not correct, because it's all a matter of how things happen.
Okay, so the question here was, why aren't more Israelis vocally against the settlements? Since the Palestinians see them as the reason that there's no peace.
I think that
I don't think that this statement is accurate.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that Palestinians think there is no peace because of the settlements. There's quite a list, of things that make Palestinians don't like the idea of peace with us. I don't think that peace is a matter of conditions. Peace is a matter of the situation, when people are not being violent against each other.
Agree or disagree, yes or no question, with the settlements, the Jewish settlements in the West Bank?
I don't.
Okay, so if you disagree, this was the actual question, why aren't you more vocal? Why aren't you speak out more against them?
I would say just because I live in Tel Aviv bubble, and it seems a little farther away from most of the issues that I face day to day.
I'm vocal to my friends. I tell them that pretty much Israel is right about everything else except the settlements. I truly believe so. I mean, this is like the only black, spot.
Okay. Do you agree or disagree with the settlements?
Disagree.
Why are you not more vocal against them?
Because I have so many things to do, and they don't care a shit about it. I have my own life.
Agree with the settlements?
Disagree.
Okay, so the question is, why aren't you more vocal about your disagreeing with it? Why aren't you doing more politically? What?
I think that people have different opinions, and they're entitled to have their opinions. And as long as I didn't decide to go into politics or something, then it's not my place. Maybe I don't even understand the complexity of their understanding. So I'm being modest for the moment and not acting out.
Yes.
Oh, no, it's a disputed question. I can't say I'm...
No, you yourself.
If I agree, I'll be willing to give up the settlements for a peace treaty.
Okay.
But I still feel that it's the part of the old Israel. It's like I accept it as a territory of my forefathers.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it belongs to us. Mm-hmm. But I'm prepared to do a compromise for peace.
Okay. So the question is, why are you not more vocal as someone who is prepared to give that territory for peace? Why are you yourself not more vocal about that?
Because I don't see now the Palestinians doing peace, because they are spreading hatred with the education system. So right now there is nobody to do peace with. So you see, we are in a dead end right now.
Okay.
we understand that they don't want it. It's their refusal of saying no, no in 48, no 67, no, and now still no. We gave them Gaza and then they're firing missiles at us. So I don't believe in the sincerity to make peace.
Okay, now, do you agree with the settlements in the West Bank?
I
Yeah,
personally think
yes or no?
Just a yes or no?
In
No.
this case, yes.
It's kind of it's a more complex thing, but I'd say no. All right.
Okay, so if you don't agree,
All right.
why are you not more vocal about it?
We are very vocal about.
Okay, so what do you do to be vocal?
We're actually artists, so that's how we do it. We express it any way we can. Know what's going on in the world press, but here in Israel, especially in Tel Aviv, how some Israelis like to call it Tel Aviv state. We are very vocal about it, and I don't know what they show you on the news or on world press, but there are a lot of people who do not agree with the policy we have in the occupied territories right now, and we are very vocal about it. And whatever they show you on the mainstream media is something else.
Okay, my follow-up question, this is mine, is, okay, if that's true and then there's a protest, how come only 200-300 people show up for the protest?
What?
Against, let's say, the occupation?
No, it's not true.
It's not true.
Okay.
I haven't
I live
heard
here,
about.
so
I haven't heard
I
about
see.
one protest that had only 3 or 4. They're usually a few thousand, I think. No?
Some, but the thing is that they need mostly, if you protest against that, you're written in some list of someone, and you get a lot of problems, So some go to Bil'in, Bil'in, and they would take the bullet and not get hired for places, and I don't know, be enlisted and have a problem to get out of Israel and inside of Israel and all that stuff. And others choose to do it in, I don't know, in music, in art, in cinema, and other stuff. But the thing is that it's, no matter if it's 200 sometimes, and sometimes it's a couple of thousands on the street, they never come out, Our voice is not heard. It seems like...
In the media?
Yeah, it seems like the Prime Minister has the voice of Israel, and whatever he says in the outside media, it sounds like everybody's behind him. He has a lot of people against him, a lot. That's not really coming out,
Do you agree or disagree with the idea of the settlements?
Disagree.
Okay, if you disagree, why are you not more vocal against it?
That's a good question. I participated in a number of protests in Sheikh Jarrah. I used to live in Jerusalem, so a little closer to things going around in my own neighborhood than on a larger scale, and I try to vote in the way that reflects how I feel about the settlements.
Do you agree or disagree with the settlements? Idnachuliyot. Idnachuliyot.
I disagree with that.
Okay. Why are you not more vocal? Why are you not speak out more against it?
Because I'm just 17 and people don't really care what I think or and I don't think that I can do much. So I can wait until I'm 18 to do something.
Okay, so I'm guessing you are against the settlements. You don't agree with the settlements.
Which settlements?
The settlements.
No, I'll tell you. I can't say that I against the settlements. I think that it was our right to settle everywhere in this territory which we conquered because we were forced to fight. But on the other hand, because I want so much a peace, I think that we have to settle, to give up it.
Okay. So one of the questions was, why are you not more vocal? Why don't you go out and protest more or tell the government that more? Why are you not more active?
I tell you why. Till I see that the Arabs are ready, first of all, to give up this right, you see it, the right of coming back, of the Auda, I think there is no chance to settlement. If there is no to settlement, to peace, to an agreement. So if there is no chance, so okay. So we'll do and we'll actualize our rights. And this is one of our rights. We give it up in the peace agreement that I talked about it in generalized. But if they don't want to give up this basic and unlogical demand, so okay, we live with it. We live with it, we'll overcome all the obstacles. They have to know it, that we have the self-security and we believe in ourselves, really, and we know how to do. I suggest them to compare their situation in the beginning of the dispute and their situation now. And if we want so much a peace, so they have to be logical and take the peace. I don't think that we don't want to dictate them the peace. But this basic demand to give up this Auda, without it, as we say in Hebrew, Chabal al Azman. That is to say, it's a pity to waste time.
Do you agree with the settlements or disagree with the settlements?
It's a too difficult question for 2 minutes, what you said.
Simple, do you agree or disagree?
It's a problematic issue. It's a problematic issue. On one end, they're good on the border. On the other end, it's not good as part of the occupation. So, in general, we don't agree.
Okay, so if you don't agree, the question was from somebody, if you don't agree, why aren't you more vocal about your not agreeing with the settlements? Why aren't you doing more?
You can ask that about this question, you can ask about 50 or 100 subjects here in Israel. 50 different subjects here in Israel.
Okay, so what's your reason?
I'm not politically involved.